We've seen Indiana Jones discover biblical artifacts such as the Holy Grail and the Ark of the Covenant. We've seen him free enslaved children from a temple of doom. And we've seen him discover an interdimensional crystal skull. And now in Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, where it's set in 1972, where Indiana Jones and his goddaughter Helen have to team up racing against the Nazis to find an ancient relic that Indiana Jones discovered long ago from his past. That's all I can say for a spoiler-free review, so... Okay, I'll say this. I like the movie, and at least it's better than Crystal Skull. Let's just get on to the pros already. Indiana Jones is an iconic character in cinema, and Harrison Ford has always played the character ever since the 80s. And in this movie, it's no different. Even as an old dude, he plays the character well. And Harrison Ford is just basically Indiana Jones at heart, if we're being honest here. His goddaughter is cool. No further comment. I would say some of the action's good. Mainly when it comes to the unexpected deaths a bit. Or just how someone will shoot a person without any remorse. If anything, there's always been that element in the entire movie series. So that's good that they kept the merciless killing a bit in here. There is some commenting here. Usually it's when Indiana Jones says something a little snarky, or whenever there's just like a bunch of slapstick stuff that happens in the action a bit that'll make you chuckle a little bit. Or there'll just be a few things here and there that'll bring out a laugh maybe. I think for the most part, if you're someone that's really into history, you'll enjoy the movie for sure, don't get me wrong. And I could say for the villains of the movie, the Nazis, they're always gonna try to succeed in their mission and try to defeat Indiana Jones. And it's mainly where the movie is entertaining because there's always some action put into it, you know? I'd say for emotion, there's maybe like one or two moments here and there. Maybe like there's like a little bit of emotion put into it, but it's mainly there for Indiana Jones. And as for any heartfelt stuff, it's mainly for like the last moment at the end of the movie where you go, yeah, that was good. That felt really good. Overall, it's an entertaining movie, but I can definitely say there are some things in this movie where it's just, On one part, while I like Ellen, there's just a couple of moments here and there where she just disrespects Indiana a little bit, and it's a little triggering a little bit, I guess. And there's this one character that they have with them that's not even like an interesting, entertaining character or anything. He's just there to help keep the movie going forward. And okay, every Indiana Jones movie, there's always like a third main character kind of besides the villain. Like in Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade, Indiana Jones always has this like one loyal friend, and he's a nice character. He's nice and yeah, that kind of thing. And in Temple of Doom, we have Short Round. I love that little dude. He has character, and it's just every time Short Round is on the screen, I like Short Round. He's a nice character. He's cool. And as for Shia LaBeouf, I mean, he's good. While there is flashbacks of young Indiana, and while the CGI to show off Indiana's younger face and everything, it looks perfect actually. But it's mostly perfect. It's mostly perfect. Because I feel like my one nitpick was that there are a couple of moments where it shows off detail, where the CGI becomes like a bit off. And that's mainly where it'll show detail that where it's obvious that it's CGI. And it's not bad that they use CGI for young Indiana. It's just you can tell because there'll be like a little detail slip up here and there. One thing that I'll just get to is that in the third act of the movie, it seems a bit outlandish and too crazy for an Indiana Jones movie, but at least it's not crazy and outlandish as Crystal Skull. I'm gonna get this out of the way real quick. I actually kind of like Crystal Skull. Now the comments are gonna be flooded, I know this. I just find Crystal Skull to be an enjoyable movie, but yeah, crazy and outlandish like aliens. Why? And that movie does still serve as the worst Indiana Jones movie, with Dial of Destiny serving as a second to worst, but still being a good movie in general. It just mostly doesn't live up to the original trilogy. It has potential to, but yeah. And while Dial of Destiny is a improvement from the last movie, it just doesn't live up to the original trilogy, and this movie is good, but as a series finale, you want something more grander or more emotional and heartfelt and touching, like that kind of thing. It, I like it. It's just you'd expect a little more, that's all. So for Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, I'll give it like a 77% on the bruh score. It's a good movie, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it. Like I said, you'd expect a little more from it, that's all I'm gonna say. My family mostly just really loved this movie, and I can see it. But I mean, hey, we're all gonna have different opinions. If you're someone that saw Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, let me know what you thought about it in the comments. And anyway, that's gonna be the end of the video, so make sure you do leave a like and subscribe, and follow me on Twitch if you can. The link will be in the description below, and I'll see you guys next time.